A lot has been made about Netherlands' success at the Euros, with a great deal of hype being built up only for a disappointing exit to happen every 4 years. In this episode, I'm going to go through all of Netherlands' exits to see if they were really better or just bad on the day. Okay, so let's begin with their first tournament in 1976. So let's just find them here. So they qualified and then ended up playing Czechoslovakia, or Czech Republic now. Lost the election time, and then went on to win the, sorry, my voice is quite groggy. Went on to win the third place. That's not too bad, but, I don't know. In 1980, the tournament was expanded to, 8 teams. So then they ended up, ending up in a group with Germany, Czech Republic, Greece. They beat Greece by 1-0. Then lost to Germany 3-2. Then a draw against Czech Republic, landing out of the group stage. In 1988, they had their best run yet. By So start off living to the Soviet Union. Then they beat England 3-1 and then beat Ireland 1-0. Progressed to the semis where they played Germany, which they won on penalties. It looks no. And then went to the final and won it 2-0. In 1992, it was being hosted in Sweden, and they were drawing the group with Germany, Scotland, and I don't know who that is, but won the group with 2 wins and a draw. Then went on to the semi-finals and lost to Denmark on penalties. 1996. It's being hosted in England, and it was expanded to 16 teams. So the Netherlands ended up having to play England, the hosts, Scotland, Switzerland. They beat Switzerland and Scotland. They beat one of them anyways. They drew to Scotland and beat Switzerland in a terrible defeat against England. Then went on to the knockouts, where they faced France and lost on penalties. Not good. In 2000, the tournament was hosted between them and Belgium. So they ended up in a group with France, Czech Republic, and Denmark. They beat Czech Republic, beat Denmark, then got revenge on France for the quarterfinal 4 years ago, or the semi, or whatever it was. Then progressed to the knockouts, where they played, I don't know who that was, but they won, then lost to Italy on penalties. In 2004, the tournament was hosted in Portugal. Where was this one? Was expanded? No. And then they were drawing the group with Czech Republic, Germany, and Latvia or something. They beat draw against Germany, then lost to Czech Republic, then beat Latvia or whatever they're called, and then went to the knockouts where they faced in the round of 16 or the quarters. Faced Sweden, which they won on penalties, then faced Portugal and went out. In 2008, the tournament was being hosted between Austria and Switzerland. And then they had the group stage. They were drawn on a group with Italy, Romania, and France. made a 0-0 draw against Italy. Romania beat Italy, beat France, and ended up progressing to the quarterfinals where they played Russia and lost 3-1 in extra time. In 2012, the tournament was hosted between Poland and Ukraine, and they were drawn in a group with Germany, Portugal, Denmark, and Netherlands. And then obviously lost to Denmark, then lost to Germany, then lost to Portugal, and went out the group. In 2016, the tournament was expanded to 24 teams, but they weren't in that one. So in Euro 2020, it was hosted between basically all of Europe. And basically, where it went was they beat Austria, beat Ukraine, and beat North. Oh, I don't know how you say it. Then progressed to the knockouts, and they ended up losing to the Czech Republic at the round of 16. Euro 2024. It's still going, but it's been hosted in Germany. And they've had a very confusing group where they last minute win over Poland, then got absolutely robbed against France, then a terrible performance against Austria. So that's how the group went, and then they finished third in it, and then got thrown in the ranking. Oh yeah, I'll show you. They finished first place on the ranking. And then progressed to round 16 where they played Romania and beat them 3-0, then faced Turkey in the quarters. Came back from behind with a 2-1. And then lost to England. And they were absolutely robbed by the referee in that match. Really, the referee. Like this. In 2005, Zaire was involved in the match-fixing scandal, which centered around two. Read the rest of it. And he was allowed to literally referee this match, which he entirely screwed up. Now the final. So they got to the first semi-finals in 2004. Which is good, and now the finals between Spain and England. So, hopefully at some point they do get to the final and win it again.